Now to your mental health, as sign-ups for summer camps are finally open. We're not even out of March yet, but that's the way we do it. So how young is too young for a child to stay overnight? Here was some advice. Is Dr. Erica Lee, a psychologist at Boston Children's Hospital. Hi, doctor.
Hey, Dr. Lee. It's great to see you. So question one, going away for an overnight camp for the first time is not only a big deal for the child, it's a big deal for the parent, too. So at what age do you think that most kids are ready to do that?
Yeah, it's a great question. So many families find that kids are developmentally ready for all the tasks that come with being away at overnight camp around ages 8 to 10. But of course, it depends on the individual child, right? So how interested are they in the experience? Because not every kid seems to think that that's interesting. Do they like participating in group activities? Do they have some ability to help care for themselves? Can they regulate their emotions, problem solve small issues that come up, even just be uncomfortable not having sort of the usual comforts and routines that they're used to at their own houses? And then, of course, how are they at separating from their parents and their family overnight? You know, have they done sleepovers? They even spent the night with other family members before. How has that gone? These are all good questions for families to be asking.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. So from your perspective, what does overnight camp offer to kids that day camp does not?
Yeah, so day camp, of course, is still fantastic, but there is research suggesting that kids who attend overnight camp and do well there experience greater social skills, improved confidence, especially about managing new situations, and that they often come home with greater emotion regulation, independence, and coping skills. So again, as I said, that doesn't mean that day camp doesn't have really great benefits of its own, and there are important reminders to families that there's different ways to do overnight camp. So it could be that you're going to send your kiddo for a few days or a week, or you're going to send them for several days at a time. There's lots of different ways to do it depending on your kid and your family's preference.
And if the child says, it calls mommy and daddy, says, come get me, you should go get them, right? I mean, that should be it, right?
You know, some of the camps have rules against that.
Yeah, I know, right. So what are some questions that parents should ask themselves or even their child before they actually make that final decision whether they're going to jump in?
Yeah, so I think you kind of cued me to this right with your first question, which is, well, one, does your child individually seem developmentally and socially ready for overnight camp? But also, just as importantly, parents, are you ready for them to go to overnight camp and what the separation will mean for you? And then I always think about safety first when it comes to anything with our kids, right? So I recommend parents check, is the camp accredited, such as by the American Camp Association? You know, asking the camp, how do you train your staff? What are your safety and your medical protocols, especially in case of emergency? For our first-time campers, it always helps to see, you know, do you have a program that's for kids in that younger age range, let's say 8 to 10? Do you have special programs that are kind of tailored to kids in that age group, or kids who are going to camp for the first time? Because that's obviously going to change the experience for them.
I mean, quickly, doctor, how can parents deal with the stress of sending their kids away? That's not easy, especially if it's the first time. not just for the children, but really for the parents. That's hard to let go.
Absolutely. One of the things that's really helpful is to know a little bit about how are they going to structure the time, who's going to be checking in with your child, especially if your child starts to have a hard time. And then parents are always asking, how do we communicate with them while they're away? Because camps have different rules. So some say, well, we can set up phone calls this so often. Some school camps still stick to the old school. You have to write letters to each other. And then you have to figure out, does that fit your child's personality, their interests? And also, again, as parents, does that work for you?
All right.
You're supposed to just be leisurely through this time, but there's so many questions and so many things you have to worry.
That's so true.
Dr. Lee, thanks for guiding us through it.
Thanks, doctor.
Great to see you.